I don't think it's working at all. Oh, we're back. Whoa! Sorry, guys. That was some complication there. Okay, so we're back to building now that everything is kind of okay again. I'm sorry that we got dropped, but we're picking off where we left off. So we're still on the chess piece. I feel like this is a very slow... It's going to be a very slow build so far. So since I'm looking at you guys and talking to y'all, now I'm on the F pieces. So this must be at F1. It's talking about F2, so this is F1, F1. So, we need it. F2 right here. So these are the PVC pieces, so they're very soft. So you people usually twist them off the runners, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna cut them off. So what it looks like here says F2-1, F4, and F2. Well, these are interesting PVC pieces. I've never seen them before. Since these don't really matter, I'm just going to clip them right close because, you know, they're just PVC pieces. They don't even have to require to cut so close. You know, I don't have to use the flat end of it. What I don't want to do is I don't want to mix them. So here is, I cut off two first. I'm going to assemble it on. Now, this one is, that one is the F11. This is the F12. Pop it into the joint if I can. Cool, that's the first joint. Okay, so the next piece that we need is, sorry I went quiet there, I was just checking on the internet and everything. It's just kind of, these drops just drive me insane. So here's the next piece we're going to be popping into here, the joint. It's really hard to put this piece in here. 2, 4. Yeah, that's what I cut, F2, 4. I don't know why it's so difficult to pop this in. Let's take a look at this again. Oh, there we go, finally. That required a lot more elbow grease than I needed, than I thought I needed. So, okay, those are the two pieces that we have set right there. That looks good right there. So far, that's what we've popped in right here. So I'm going to move on to the next piece. It says this is the F21, which is a cylinder piece. It looks like this is going to be for the torso. So this kit so far overall I think is a very beautiful Optimus kit. However, it is very stylized, very anime-ish. So a lot of people probably might be turned off by it, but it reminds me a lot of like the Armada series, and it's just very super super anime, and I kind of like that about it. So everything looks like it pops in really well here, and this joint here, the section here, is going to go right into here. I see. Oh, I see. It's gonna require me to prop it up like that, and it's gonna go right in there, and that's the clean fit right there. I didn't really understand the kit for a bit, like there. Like, why did they make me like, oh, why did they make me do this? I'm like, oh, I see. I'm just stupid. There we go. And there you go. So that's the soft pop in for right there. This is what we're done. We were really on the second, panel, but oh, we have someone else who joined us. Hello. If you're out there, send me a hello on the chat so I know you're there. Okay. All right, the next section we're going to be working on is the next part of the chest. There are a few stickers, S34, S39, and I am not going to do those right now. Like I said, I'm doing a soft build, but we do need the chest pieces from D112 and the red pieces. So I'm just going to go ahead and grab that first. So I'm going to grab the chest piece from C17 and also from C21. So C17 and 21. Again, use the... There we go. I'm gonna adjust the camera just a little bit here so I can maneuver a little bit easier. Show you what I'm doing. Now, I'm kind of sad that this doesn't transform, but again, like it wouldn't make any sense that if it would. Since it's like, this is very heavily stylized, so it's gonna be very tough to transform things like that. And usually, kits that transform, that means more breakage. So I'm kind of okay with the fact that it doesn't transform. Because the Wing Zero, the Wing Gundam that I built, it was a transformation kit, and I never transform it. Hey again, what's up? You're back. Thank you. Sorry for that technical difficulty. Looks like my internet just pooped out. Didn't like it. Didn't like the fact that I was screaming so much. Yeah, man, I definitely, if you think you like Kamen Rider, I definitely recommend like you going out there and buying your own kits and trying to build your own Kamen Rider one. They're actually really nice to figurize one. I have the Fies one, and I still haven't built it. He comes with like the kick accessory part, which I need to build so I can put it on my new version of Fies that I just got in. I bought the 20 Kicks anniversary version from Ami Ami. So that just came in a couple days ago. I already have it posed up in my case. I wasn't going to make an unboxing video of it because it's technically a reprint figure. There's really nothing new about it except the new stand that comes with it. You can actually buy those stands separately, but today that's not about. We're about Transformers today. We're all about that Transformer life today. So we're going to go ahead and snap this in right here. Oh, actually, am I holding it the right way? Yes, I am. So this piece... Okay, the curved piece is going in to the back side of the piece. I see. Okay. Oops. I'm a really big Butterfingers. I'm super Butterfingers. Okay. Okay. This is gonna go in here, so okay. Again, I'm not gonna snap it completely in. I'm just gonna kind of do that. See? It's not all the way in. it's just kind of floating there. So then I know where to panel line or where I need to panel line and where I need to put stickers and everything on like that. The next part right here is this white rim right here that's going to go onto the chest piece. I'm going to go ahead and just snap it on very lightly without pushing it all the way in. If I do, I'm going to really hate myself for that, because then I have to pry it out, and we usually pry stuff like that out with breaks, and then just cry after that. This is D, I think they said it was D1. I remember D1 being a smaller runner. Could be wrong. This is D2. I'm wrong. No, here it is, D1. This is strange because I thought this was going to be more of a white, but everything's kind of like a grayish white, which is going to be okay. Once I'm actually thinking I'm going to paint all this black, and then I'm going to put the chrome on top of it, so it's going to be super shiny on top of that. Yeah, I think I'm definitely going to paint everything black first, and then put a layer of silver on top of that to make that really nice finish. For now, everything is going to be a-okay. I'm not too solid. What was my first build? Oh my god. Probably. Oh, I remember. I think I want to say I was 12 or something at that time. It can't be because when I was 12, because Gundam Wing came out in 1990. Was it 1990? When did Gundam Wing come out? I think it's 90. Was it 2000? It wasn't 2000, right? I mean, Gundam Wing came out, but then Toonami. Gundam Wing came out in 1995. I was right. But it streamed on Toonami what year? It was on Adult Swim in 2002. So I didn't get to watch it at that time, but at the time I knew that the kits were out. So I believe I went to Chinatown with my parents, and it was a weird shop. It had a lot of they were selling clothes, but if you walked all the way in the back, there would be a case of Pokemon cards. It's really weird. That place was really weird. Like, the owner sold clothes, but he collected Pokemon. And I remember I used to buy so many packs from that dude, and I would just hope to get a Charizard, and I never really did. Sad face. Well, I do now. I have a Charizard. I have one of the older Charizards, Blastoise and Venusaur. It was given to me by a late friend who I really hold dear. He's not with us anymore. I do miss him every day. But he left me his Pokemon collection, and it's something I don't think I'll ever part with. I framed it and everything, all his Pokemon cards he's given to me, and they mean a lot to me. I do miss him every day. However, anyways, long story short, I went in there and I saw this kit. It was the Wing Zero custom, and that time Endless Waltz had already come out, and I thought it was so cool. It was like the edgiest Gundam. My brother picked up the Death Scythe, of course. I picked up the Wing Zero, it's Angel and Devil combo pair, and we brought it home. And when I opened it, I was so shocked. It was a bootleg version. It was just everything all the colors were just all wrong. I was just like, what the heck? There's so much where's the white? There's no white in this kit. Everything's red. Why is everything red? And and so being a kid at the time, I didn't understand that you had to paint some of these parts. And since it was terrible, I decided to go, and I was like, I got my white out. So I put all the white out over it, and I just made this nasty, nasty white, pink all over the place. It was just gross. And I used to put Sharpies on it, but the Sharpies would fade over time. But yeah, that was the beginning. The Wing Zero Custom 1/100, no grade, 1/100. And that bootleg one, that was the first one I ever built. And I was addicted ever since. And then the next time I went back, I got the 1x44s. But I didn't understand at the time, all the kits that I was buying from that guy, they were actually all bootleg. So when, parts didn't fit and stickers didn't make sense, but I was just like, you know what, I'm just going to keep, I kept buying them because they're so cheap. And then after that, I finished the whole entire line of Gundam Wing line. I moved on to Gundam X, and a lot of the X Gundam designs are about almost the same. So I thought they're from the same series. So I thought like a lot of the Gundams or X Gundams were from Wing Gundam. I didn't know. I wasn't watching the show at that time. I was just buying the kits and just snapping everything together and just I was going through them so quick, you know, like. And I remember crying because I had bought the Nataku Gundam, and I was guess what I was using? I was using nail clippers to cut my stuff off the runners because and I had cut the crown, and there was just no way of gluing it back because what you don't know about nail clippers is that they pinch. They pinch the plastic together. Once it pinches, there's just really no going back. You can't unpinch something you pinched off. That's it. And then I tried fixing it. There was nothing I could do. And so as a kid, it was like 30. It was $30, I think, $20 back then, and it was a big deal. Like that was like my money. Like I didn't get an allowance, so anytime I would ask my parents for something, they would be reluctant to give me anything like that. Because it's toys. Your parent. I come from a really strict Asian household, so they're like, you have your toys, but you won't keep you off the streets, and you have to be studying. So when I broke it, I was so torn. I was a broken person. So next piece here is C18 and C20. The way they number everything is kind of weird, but whatever. To each his own. Okay, here's 20. Man, they really have this one snug on. 4 pieces holding this piece together. You probably need like 3. I miss Gundam Front though. Like, oh man, I miss Gundam Front so much. When I went back there, I bought all these exclusives, and I still haven't built any of them. I bought all those exclusives, and I'm like, cool, I'm gonna build all these. I'm like, nope, they're all still sitting. All still sitting in a box. Oh, C18, that's right. That's why I was like, C17's gone. I just clipped it off. This one's gonna be ooh, that's a really weird cut. I gotta change the angle of my blade. Oh, there it is. Okay, just clean those off. I miss, building so much because I really don't have time for it anymore. I work so much every week. I work like 60 hours a week, like 55 to 60 hours a week, depending if I'm lucky. It'll be 55, I'm even luckier if it's like lower than that. And I'm just so happy if it's anything less than that. But building takes a lot of time, and when I start something, I want to finish it. That's the biggest problem. So it's always tough. You have to find a balance in time. Here we go. I don't cut myself. Gonna chisel off the extra plastic there. Not hoping to cut myself. It'd be miraculous if I don't cut myself today. It would just be like, it'd be gravy, I don't cut myself. It's not a time where I don't cut myself. If I don't bleed on a figure, not real. I'm not too worried about, sanding all these edges out, but I will go back to them later when I'm gonna paint them. As of now, I'm just gonna enjoy it. Because masking is the most important thing. Not sanding. Masking, I think, is the most important part of painting. The better you mask, the more time you put into it, the better your stuff is going to look. And I'm not a very good masker, to be honest. That's just... There's some people who are so skilled with that, bending that freaking tape from... I think it's Tamiya. Tamiya makes that yellow masking tape. I think I have some on me. Could be wrong. Oh, yeah, they do. It's this one right here. This is just fantastic. This type is super nice. It's just like it bends to your will. It's small. And, I like it a lot. I use this to mask everything. It's really nice. It's a fine masking. It's a little expensive, but it's worth what you're paying for. Looks like we're having 3. And what time is it? It is 1:50 already, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. The day just goes by. I'm not even anywhere close to this. Hopefully. Oh no, this is F2, 3. What did I just clip? That does not look like anything on the picture. Oh, because it's connected to B9. Wonderful. I'm so smart. It's like, that doesn't look like that. F1. F1. Oh, there's B. And it wants me to clip B9. Flat end of the blade. How's everybody's day going? Where did you get those tools, paint, and how much? Paint is very expensive. I got them at Jungle. The only thing I didn't get at Jungle is these nippers from Gundam Planet. You can get them on Amazon. I'll say it again. You can check these on Amazon. About 20 bucks. They're not too expensive. They're very nice. The edge is super sharp, and I love it. It's like everything I cut with these are like butter. They're just fantastic. Gundam Planet. The other paints I get from Jungle. I tend to like to buy from Jungle because there's a person there that I extremely like talking to. He's very knowledgeable. Even when I worked there, I learned so much from him. It just proof that shows you that no matter how much, what you do, there's always someone smarter and better than you, and just be humble and the worst person to do is someone they shut off their brain, don't want to learn anything anymore, and they feel like this person can't provide. You always can learn from somebody, even though you never know. Even if you have like a twin who's born a minute ahead of you, that